Slamdown is sponsored by Smack Talks and Impact Fan Nation. Welcome to Slamdown live stream. Today we're going to be covering everything Money in the Bank. Now, one thing I can say, and I'm actually quite proud of this, that I did predict that Mike Bennett and Maria Kanellis Bennett would be either at Money in the Bank or at SmackDown Live, and I got that spot on. Not too happy. I was not too happy. I'm just a bit unsure about the gimmick. It is early days. It is more wait and see what's going to come. But I'm a bit reserved about it. They've made it sort of a lovey-dovey thing, which is a bit kind of weird. But, you know, we did hear her say that she's the First Lady, so we're just going to have to wait and see what route they're going to take with this. Hopefully not a silly route and do something actually quite good, but we'll have to wait and see. Now, kickoff match, they had the Hot Bros taking on the Clones, which I thought was a good kickoff match. It was actually a good solid match. They were quite an even steel, is the best way to put it. It's sort of a, I'm going to go with that. It was an quite even match. It's a good show. I can't really fault the kickoff, to be honest. Normally, I'm saying most of the times the kickoff should be on the main card, but no, it was alright, to be honest. They could have swapped it around with the Fashion Files and had that as the kickoff, because this was a better match than that, but it didn't really matter too much because we know Breezango is more of your comedy team, so I can't really moan about that, to be honest. It is what it is, but it was good in parts and very limited parts, and the rest of the show was really horrendous. You look at the women's match. Why would you have James Ellsworth grab it and then drop it down to Carmella? Just why? I get it that they're together kind of thing, but end of the day, it's stated it was a woman's Money in the Bank. Now, the counter argument I know is going to be it's an ODQ. I get that, but then if that's what you're going to go with it's a no DQ. Then that basically says anybody can turn up at the women's Money in the Bank and do that. It's not right. I don't think they should have any interference. I would have more liked to had a surprise entrance. I would have rather had all the women in the ring. Before the referee rings the bell, Maria Kanellis' music hits. And she says something, I am the First Lady. And as the First Lady, I am going to be misses Money in the Bank and gets in the match, which would have been kind of a good way to do it. It's the route I think they should have gone. Don't agree with the route they were. I just don't agree with James Ellsworth grabbing the title and dropping the title down. Don't think that was the right move. I think, like I said, I think it was horrendous, to be honest. I think the whole women's match was horrendous. I think it really let down SmackDown. Which is... It's weird that I'm saying it this way. It's normally that I'm saying Raw is letting the women's division down, but I'm sorry, it was SmackDown. You can't sugarcoat this. It's... See, I hate being so fucking critical on the WWE, but like I said, I'm honest. I have to say it as it is, and how it is fucking horrendous. It's like just wow. You know, they had the golden opportunity to make the female Money in the Bank amazing, and they just screwed it up big time. I know they're going to probably lead into a storyline with it, but it's even bad. Even on their results, they've put Carmella stole the women's match. She used a heel tactic. But is it right for someone else to be able to unhook the briefcase? You know, they need to change the rules slightly on it. But I know that they're trying to do it for a story. Get all that, but I don't think it was the right way to go. They could have gone so many other routes. That's my honest opinion. I think they could have, you know, gone another route for this. You know, I think the route they took was the wrong. But then you can't blame the wrestlers. You've got to look at the writers, and that is the main problem with the WWE. And I've said it before. It's the storytelling. It's the storytelling, the angles, is the problem with the WWE. And if anybody wants to come up there and defend the WWE against me, good luck, you won't win. I'm sorry, but if you look at wrestling, the storytelling, angles and gimmick, you just can't do it. There's no way you can justify what they did here. You know, I like old school booking. That's one thing I've loved. I've always loved old school booking. But I'm sorry, I just found it absolutely rubbish. The most disappointing thing on the card was that women's match. You know. And I was so excited for that match as well. I was like, oh, they're going to do something special here. It's going to be amazing. And it really wasn't. I kind of like that they haven't put Charlotte at the forefront yet. They're building her up slow, and I will give them the respect for that. They're doing that in the right way. But the other stuff, I really can't respect it. I really can't. I just think it's silly. I think it's bad storytelling and bad booking. But going on for that, we had the SmackDown Tag Team Champions match with the New Day taking on the Usos. Right. This bugged me. The reason this bugged me is the way this match ended is what you do on a Raw show or SmackDown show. You don't do it for a pay-per-view. Pay-per-view is where things end or where things start. The way they've started this feud, it should have started like that on a SmackDown. Just didn't like the way they've gone around this either. I know people can say, oh, you're just moaning. No, I'm not. I'm talking the facts. I'm just saying as it is. It's to lose by count out at money at, you know, one of your big pay-per-views. Nah, didn't like it. But New Day got the victory because of count out. After that, we had SmackDown's Women's Championship match. Naomi taking on Lana. Where Lana looked pretty good. She did look a bit green. I'll be honest, she did look a bit green. But she was alright. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad either. It was just, You know, we saw the Money in the Bank winner come down, try to distract her. Meh. Again, it was alright. Nothing grand. And that seems to be a lot of the problem. Everything's just alright. I don't get it. I want to get it. It's just, yeah. After that, we had our WWE Championship match. Jinder Mahal taking on Randy Orton. I quite liked it that they had the legends at ringside. I knew Randy Orton wasn't going to win this one. For the fact is, with the Singh brothers being there, you knew it was going to be a disqualification. Anybody could tell you that. It just wasn't good. Yeah. Just found it poor. I'm disappointed. I want to see better. It's I just expected better, to be honest. Really did. It's annoying as hell. I don't like to say things are annoying, but it was just so bad. But yeah, Jinder Mahal won because of those two little gits. There's nothing really more to say about that. We saw a tag team teasing that they're the one that attacked the office, but we didn't see who. And Breezango came out, and then the Ascension came, which I thought was crap. I was expecting a new team to come in, would have helped beef up SmackDown a little bit, but no. It was the Ascension, and Breezango still got the victory. Pointless, absolutely pointless. Then we had the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, which wasn't too bad. I've got to give this. I enjoyed that. Can't fault it. Really can't fault it. I thought it was a good match. But yeah, there's nothing I can really dig about. I'm really trying to find something to dig about, but I can't. I liked that we saw Shinsuke Nakamura going up in a match. We saw with the AJ Styles. I think the right person won with Baron Corbin, but that's all I can really say. I'm not really enthusiastic about Money in the Bank. It was just meh. It was poor. At the whole card, the only thing that was good was the men's Money in the Bank, and the rest was crap. Again, it's It's frustration. It's just getting fed up now. I am sort of getting close to the point where I'm thinking I might stop watching the WWE. I'm going to wait for Balls of Fire, and then I'm going to make that decision. And if I do decide to call it a day watching WWE, I will try and find someone else to do this show, because it was just bad all over. But that's it for this show. We'll be back tomorrow with the Raw review at 9 PM GMT, with me just reviewing everything Raw. Hopefully that can be better than what Money in the Bank was. Probably not. So I want to say a big thank you for everybody watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow.